Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm putting a rebuttal to the current Foreign Minister of Pakistan's statement vis-a-vis Ukraine crisis. And these are my opinions. No matter what happens at the war front, Russia remains the loser at the end of the day. Assumingly, Ukraine falls at the hands of Russian forces and the government of Zelensky is replaced by Russian talent, would that provide victory to Putin? The obvious consequences in the current Russian move are: number one, sanctions have denied trillions of dollars of Russian assets across the globe, which is much higher in value than the losses incurred by the Chinese virus to the American and European economy. The recovery of this financial loss is not possible as class action in US and EU courts are awaited by the families of those who lost their lives and living in this uncalled for attack on Ukraine. Two, wars are not won by none of the parties in conflict. It is hearts and minds of the people that needs to be won. In a population where 2 out of 10 can speak Russian, while 8 speak Ukrainians, the ethnic hostility as a fallback to this aggression will result in hate towards Russians. The social impact will loosen Russian grip to sustain control over Ukraine for long. 3. The Russian image as a second global power after US has been tarnished for years to come. This also exposes Chinese weaknesses which failed to withstand Russia in the Security Council voting, subverting global isolation. 4. Pakistan's puppet leadership that displayed sign of solidarity in standing with Putin at a time when Putin's forces attacked Ukraine reflected Iranian camp's desire to put Pakistan in league with the Russians for understandable anti-American reasons. The same happened during global isolation of China in the Beijing Olympics. 5. Today, the pro-Iranian Foreign Minister of Pakistan called the Ukrainian Foreign Minister to express solidarity over Russian actions in Ukraine, an attempt to damage control in the foreign policy to avoid further embarrassment. 6. However, Pakistan's current government has exposed her wishful anti-American motives in the region, which bears a price tag. 7. It's time to throw out the current tougher leadership of Pakistan within the ambit of law and bring an interim setup by invoking indiscriminate accountability over corrupt leaders who are accused in the embezzlement of US military and civilian aid or of US taxpayers' money. The US courts and Congress be moved to stipulate the alleged properties and assets of these accused. Conclusion. These are the defining moments of history, and the United States remains committed to adhere to the principles of democracy and First Amendment rights of citizens across the world. The US administration and the Congress remains resolute in its resolve to deliver justice, democracy, and freedom of expression to the people across the globe, irrespective of ethnicity, race, nationality, or color. We invoke First Amendment rights of the United States Constitution. Pakistan's armed forces, Zindabad. Long live US-Pakistan friendship. Pakistan, Zindabad.